Hey guys, Isaiah PLG here. Today I kind of want to talk a little bit about my gaming history, do a little gaming history video, and also at the end I kind of want to show my current collection, and then maybe in a couple years I can kind of do like a comparison of now and then, see how much my collection has grown. So for gaming history, at the time of this filming I'm 26 years old. I was born in 1991. So my first real experience with gaming was growing up with the Super Nintendo. Although I do have an older brother, so I do know the regular Nintendo system, but mostly I remember playing Mario and Duck Hunt. But for Super Nintendo, I played all kinds of great games. We used to have the big old bazooka blaster, which that was always fun. What was it, Super Scope 6, I think, was the game that I played with that. Where it was basically a bunch of like robots going around the screen and you had to blast them away with this bazooka, which I thought was really cool. Of course I played Super Mario World, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. One of my favorite games was actually Populous. There's a game called Populous where you basically act like a god. You like are terraforming. You can like add more elevation to land or totally take it away to nothing but water. And the flatter your land, the bigger houses your people get to build, which makes them stronger. That was a pretty cool game. I never played Populous 2. I'm sure that one's fun also though. And from there, my console gaming pretty much just kept taking off. I got a 64 when the 64 very first released. I got that for my Christmas present, and in that same year my older brother got a PS1, so I kind of got to double dip on 64 and PS1. And from there I never got a GameCube till recently. I went and bought a PS2 and then a PS3 and then an Xbox 360, which I traded in for my PS4. No, PS3. For my PS3, and then I bought a PS4. And what else? I did get a GameCube eventually. I got a Wii eventually. Bought a Wii U when that first came out, and now I have a Switch. I bought a Switch. So my new systems are PS4 and the Switch. Oh yeah, I've also gotten into PC gaming. But I was never a PC gamer back in like the 80s and stuff when a lot of people were doing Commodore 64s and stuff. I just got a newer PC. Spent pretty good money so I could mostly just play my Steam library and do some emulation on there for some of the older systems for my backups. And that was pretty much it. I never worked for a game company or anything like that. I really want to. I think that would be amazing, being able to make games, because I always have great ideas, I think, for games. I'm surprised they've never made anything like it yet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at what I have so far. We'll kind of look at my computer setup, my game library, my game setup, how I play, my TV back there that you can see. Also in front of me that you can't see, I have a CRT retro TV, so I can play the older games without lag. And maybe show a couple other things I'm into, like Warhammer and manga and stuff like that. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so here's my computer setup with my CRT and my PS2 and my GameCube. If we move over here, this is my main video game collection corner. This is where I keep all my actual games and books and all that. I'll go through each little shelf unit here in a minute. But until that, let me show you my TV setup over here. Got the Wii U sensor bar and the PlayStation Eye. Here I got a Sony 4K TV with a Sony soundbar. And all these systems I have hooked up to my TV. I got my Switch, of course. which is my newest edition. I got the Wii U, which I still play. I got my PS4 Pro and the Wii U controller over there. See if I can get it to focus. There it goes. I do got the Wind Waker edition. I also have a PS3 down there, and that screen at the bottom is my Sony control board that controls that speaker there, that soundbar. On this side is where I keep all my 3DS games. I got a couple amiibos, my Game Boy Advance. Let's look at these DS games, if I can focus here. A couple cool ones. Fantasy Life, I put a lot of time into that one. Ocarina of Time 3D, of course, is beautiful. I haven't really played Ever Oasis yet, but I want to. I got the Wizard edition of the Stick of Truth, which that game is hilarious. I had to have the little Cartman figure to go with it. Got a Game Boy Advance SP, a 3DS, and that little thing on top of my 3DS is a Sega Genesis portable player. Below that I have all my walkthrough game guides. A lot of Final Fantasy ones, RPG stuff. Skyrim, Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. That kind of stuff. Below that, I have a little shelf where I keep all my Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games. Got some of the better ones right out front so I can display them, but there's a bunch more behind there. I gotta figure out something better to display those games. Down here, I got some comic books, along with the Hyrule Historia, and that book on top is the Art and Artifacts for the Hyrule one. Now my actual games for the consoles are over here. Got some amiibos, Breath of the Wild Special Edition, Mario Party 10, and Twilight Princess HD. Some loose amiibos I actually use on my games. The only amiibos I really try to collect are the Zelda ones. Get this camera to focus, I'll show you my PS4 games here. Got a little collection going. Oh, I still haven't played Horizon yet, I need to play that. Neo's a cool game, a lot like Bloodborne or stuff like that. Check out my small Switch collection. Don't really have too much there yet. Of course, Breath of the Wild is probably my favorite. Cave Story Plus has all the goodies inside. Move over to the Wii U. Try to pick up all the main titles for that. Pikmin 3. That's a really good one. That was kind of rare to find. My Wii games. I have a small Wii collection. I need to keep growing that. I just didn't really like the motion controls. Move over to PS3 here. A lot of good PS3 games. Catherine, got all 3 Dead Spaces. I love Dragon Age Origins. Final Fantasy games, of course. You'll notice I'm a big RPG fan. Below that we got some Kingdom Hearts remakes. Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning, which was a great RPG. Of course, the first Red Dead Redemption and the Undead Nightmare to go with it. Go on down to PS2 games here. The Dark Cloud series. More Final Fantasy. Grand Theft Auto, of course, is great. We got the original Kingdom Hearts there. A few of the Metal Gear Solids. I still don't have the first one yet. Red Dead Revolver. Some GameCube games. Of course, Metroid Prime 2. I actually love that Rampage Total Destruction game. It's a really fun game. Soul Calibur 2, obviously with a Link in it. You gotta have that. Still need the Star Fox Assault game. Don't have that one yet. Here's my 64 collection. I have them in plastic cases to protect them. Some with the manual, some without. I'd like to eventually get them all with the manual. There's a couple games I'd even like to get still in the actual box, but they're getting a little expensive now. You can see there I have two Final Fantasies. One's just in a plastic box and one's the actual complete in the original box. Because I do love the Final Fantasy series. These ones are kind of hard to see at the bottom here, but my PS1 collection. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Got some Bushido Blade, Chrono Cross, of course all the Final Fantasy games. A couple greatest hits there. It's kind of hard to see those ones. But yeah, those are pretty much all my games right now. Still collecting. I have some more games I'm going to do a pickup video with. On this little section here, I keep a few more amiibos. The 20th anniversary for Harvest Moon. A little cow back there. Picture of my niece and my nephew. A couple more of these Zelda amiibos. Like I said, the only real amiibos I collect are the Zelda ones. Although I will pick up a couple other ones here and there, like these gold and silver Mario. And those little Zelda World of Nintendo toys there. Had to have Wind Waker and Deku Shrub. Here I collect a little manga too. I've been working on my Attack on Titan there. I have a few more in the mail coming, so maybe I'll add that in my pickup video too. Couple box PC games there, some more manga, the whole Zelda collection so far. Alright, so that was kind of some information about me and a tour of where I keep my games in my collection. This will be nice to look back on and see how I've grown and expanded. I'll probably do another tour video when I actually get a game room. I'm planning on actually having a dedicated game room. Hopefully within the next 6 months. That'll be pretty fun to do. And until then, I'll probably come out with some more pickup videos and I don't know, maybe do some reviews on some games I've been playing. So until then, thanks for watching, guys. Later.